Silvia, in good guanciale is exactly this. You can see it. All the fat on the bottom, nice bit of meat on top in the middle here, and then you've got another bit of fat here. And then you just see a tiny bit of meat there. Now what I might do is I might take all this pepper off, because we don't want that in the actual...
Oh, you don't want the curing
No, you don't want the cured part. You don't want that. We need to put the part...
freshly grind the pepper.
Exactly right, exactly right. So we can take that off, which we just did.
So that's the rind there. We get rid of that.
So I've taken the rind off, and that is a nice piece just there.
All right.
So we can cut it into other strips or little cubes like this.
So for this, it's good to use a mildly flavored extra virgin olive oil, because all the flavor is going to be imparted by the guanciale, really.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's enough, isn't it?
Yes, that's
about a tablespoon.
Yeah.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but it's better not to have the oil too hot, because then the fat renders out better.
Exactly.
Okay, let's put the guanciale in then.
Here we go.
Perfect.
Cool.
And so that's what we want, is a very gentle sizzle to begin with, so that the fat renders out gently and it becomes crispy and delicious.
Yeah, and that should take 5 to 7 minutes, I think. Now, you can have it a softer type, depends how you like it, or you can have a croccante, which is...
Croccantino, like a little crispy.
A little crispy.
Ooh.
Smells good, huh?
Yeah, it sure does. It smells like a Roman trattoria, doesn't it?
That's exactly right. And then what we can do, we can actually, with a drop of wine.
Whoa.
That's good, look at that. And that's all your flavour, that's it. That's all you need, look at that.
Woo! No way! Because that's the fat that's sort of popping.
Now we do have a lid then.
Once the guanciale begins to crisp up, it's time for the next official ingredient. Good pelati, and I'm going to do what my nonna used to do when she opened a tin of this. She'd just cut them up in the tin with a knife. And I can actually smell the sweet tones of the grapes as opposed to the sharpness of the alcohol.
Exactly.
Okay, this goes in.
Yeah.
Oh, che bello. You know how my pinches of salt can be quite generous, but this time it's literally just a pinch. This dish is famous all over Italy, and some people like to make it with onion or garlic. But purists who only follow the official recipe believe these ingredients should never be used. Chili, however, is critical. Finely chopped?
Finely chopped. Okay, so this is ready. And the way I want to put it now is because it can cook with the sauce. Because if you don't do that, if you put it at the end, you're only going to get bits and pieces where it's really hot.
Oh,
and the rest
okay, and then you get like a little surprise.
Yeah, but this way, if we put it there now, and we actually cook with it, all the sauce will have the flavour.
What pasta?
Well, we should be using bucatini.
The official government recipe actually calls for spaghetti, but Romans like Danilo have always preferred their amatriciana made with bucatini.
That's un po' di più, dai.
Dai, così, guarda.
That's it.
Vai, va bene. Aiutami. And what's the difference between spaghetti and bucatini?
Okay, spaghetti is a solid bread. With bucatini, you've got a hole going right through it.
Which means that then the sauce gets trapped.
It's stuck inside, within the hole.
The pasta.
So, yeah.
This dish is very quick to make because the pasta should only take 7 to 8 minutes. And by that time, the sauce should be perfect. Okay, so this is really important. By lifting the pasta from the pot into the sauce, you are dragging along the pasta cooking water, which is full of starches, and that will create the most beautiful sauce. And now, give it a toss. Ci vuole il pecorino.
Pecorino?
Raggiungo io.
Yeah, vai. How good does it look?
It smells good.
It
looks good.
And I'm pretty sure it's going to taste nice.
A bit more pepper?
Yes, I think we should put some pepper in it.
Okay. All the muscle work for me, come on.
It's good for you.
Is it?
Yeah.
Because then I deserve more bucatini.
That's it.